Welcome guys to my new video. After learning all the basics about the C++ programming language, today we need to start learning how to make a decision in the C++ language using the if else, if and switch statement. So like my video, subscribe to my channel and let's start learning how to make a decision. The conditional statements, also known as decision control structures, such as if-else, switch, are used for decision-making purposes in C++ programs. They are also known as decision-making statements and are used to evaluate one or more conditions and make the decision whether to execute a set of statements or not. This decision-making statement is in programming language decide the direction or flow of program executing. For example, if I need to use if with a condition, for example, A greater than B, I need to show if this condition is true or false. If it is true, the program is executed, and if this condition is false, the program is not executed. This is all the statement I need to use in the C++ to make a decision. If else, if, and nested if, and switch. Now, the decision making in C++. You already know that C++ support the usual logical conditions from mathematics, like less than, A less than B, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, or not equal to. And also you can use this condition to perform different actions for different decisions. C++ has the following conditional statements. Use if to specify a block of code to be executed if a specified condition is true. Use else to specify a block of code to be executed if the same condition is false. And use if else to specify a new condition to test if the first condition is false. And use the switch to specify many alternative blocks of code to be executed. This is the condition I need to use in writing program to show if the condition is true or false. And now let's start with the if statement. The C++ if statement is the most simple decision-making statement. It is used to decide whether a certain statement or block of statements will be executed or not executed based on a certain type of condition. This is the flow chart of the if statement. We will start with the test expression or the condition. For example, A greater than B. If is true, it is true. Body of if, for example, I need to A greater than B, for example, is true, and the statement is just below if. And if it is false, the computer or the compiler don't execute the body of if. It go to statement just below if. This is the syntax of the if statement. I write if condition and I open the braces to write the code or the statement to execute it. To be executed if it is true. Now let's show how the if statement works in C++. First step or step 1, the control flow falls into the if block. If condition. Second step, the flow jump to condition. If the condition is true, I need to go to step 4 to execute this text, the statement to be executed. And if the condition is false, I go to step number 5. The step number 5 is the statement outside the if. The step 4, the if block or the body inside the if is executed because it's true. And finally, the flow steps out of the if block if the condition is false. This is how the if statement works. We need to show this in the exercise in the next videos. Now the if else in the C++ language. We can use the else statement with if statement to execute a block of code when the condition is false. This is the flow chart of the if else statement. First, I need to show or to enter the condition or the text expression. If the condition is true, the body of if is executed. And if the condition is false, I use the else statement, and finally the statement just below if. This is the syntax how to write the if-else statement in a program in C++. First, I start with if the condition. If the condition is true, the text is executed. Else, if the condition is false, I use else and executes this block if condition is false. Let's show now how the if-else statement is working in C++. Step 1, control falls into the if block. If block, okay. Step 2, the flow jumps to condition. We need to show the condition if it's true or it's false. If it's true, go to step 4, the if block or the body inside the if executed is executed. This, the step 4. If the condition is false, the else block of the body inside the else is executed. And 6, the flow exits the if-else block. This is the if-else and how the if-else is working. Now the if-else-if statement. In C++, the if-else-if later helps the user decide from among multiple options. The C++ if statements are executed from the top down as soon as one of the conditions controlling the if is true, the statement associated with that is executed. And the rest of the C++ if else if later is bypassed. If none of the conditions is true, then the final statement will be executed. Now let's show the if else if later flowchart. Start. Here I have multiple condition. Condition 1. If the condition 1 is true, the statement is executed. If it is false, I need to go to the condition 2. If the condition 2 is true, the statement 2 is executed. If the condition 2 is not true, I go to condition number 3. If the condition 3 is true, the statement 3 is executed. And if is not true, I need to use else body, and the if else if later is finished and the program exit. Now let's show the syntax how to write the if else if in C++ program. starting with if. If condition statement 1, if the statement 1 is true, the condition 1 is true, the statement is executed. If it's not true, I need to use else if with a new condition and new statement. If the statement is true, it is executed. If it's not true, I go to a new else if, and I finish it with else statement. We will show the if as if later in other videos when I need to solve a problems. Now let's show how the if else if later work in C++. Step 1. Control falls into the if block. The flow jumps to condition. If the condition is true, the present block is executed and the program is exit. If the condition is false, I need to jump to a new condition, the condition number 2. If this condition is true, the block is executed and the program is exit. And if it's false, I need to go to a new condition, the condition number 3. If this condition is true, I need the statement is executed and the block is exit. The program is exit. And if it's false, I need to use the if block, the else block with a new statement and the program is exit. That's all about the if else if statement. Now the switch statement in C++. The switch statement in C++ is a flow control statement that is used to execute the different blocks of statements based on the value of the given expression. We can create different cases for different values of the switch expression. We can specify any number of cases in the switch statement, but the case value can only be of type integer or character. This is the syntax of the switch statement. First, I start with switch, expression or condition, and I need to write the cases. For case number 1, we have a statement for this case, and break. It's finished with a break. Each case is finished by break. Case 2, statement to break, and we can put many cases on the switch statement. And finally, I finished with default, with a default statement and break. The rules of the switch case statement in C++. The case value must be either int or char, integer or character type. There can be any number of cases. No duplicate case value are allowed. Each statement of the case have a break statement. It is optional. The default statement is also optional. This is the rules to use the if statement in C++ programming language. Working of switch statement in C++. Step 1, the switch expression is evaluated. Step 2, the evaluated value is then matched against the present case values. Step 3a, if the matching case value is found, that case block is executed. 3b, step 3b, if the matching code is not found, then the default case block is executed if present. Step 4a, if the break keyword is present in the block, then program control comes out of the switch statement. Step 4b, if the break keyword is not present, then all the cases after the matching case are executed. Step 5, statements after the switch statement is executed. This is the flowchart of the switch case statement. I start with a switch and a condition. Case 1, if it's true, statement break is executed. If it's false, I go to the case 2. Also, if it's true, the statement is executed. If it's false, I go to the case 3. If it's true, the statement break is executed. If it's false, I go to case N. If it's true, the statement break is executed, and if it's false, I go to default. Default, if it is true, the statement also is executed and the program is exit. This is all about the switch case statement. We need to show this on an example and problems in the next videos. That's all for today. Don't forget to like my video, subscribe to my channel, and to join my WhatsApp and Telegram group to get the PDF course and to get all the news about technology and computer science. And if you have any question, contact me on Instagram, the link in bio. Thank you for watching and see you in next video.